Good afternoon. As I said, my name is Mtsuki. I'm a second year common accounting student, and I run a business called SGM Motivational, and it really is a pleasure for us to come and share with you our views about this program. Before I even begin, it would only be respectful for me to give credit where credit is due, both to the student affairs and to the students. I must say, Wits has once again proved why it's one of the greatest universities in the world by the creation of this program. The creation of this program seeks, as I see it, to ensure that Wits students are well-rounded professionals that excel in everything that they do. The first year program gives students a leading edge if they choose to partake in it, and I think congratulations and thanks are in order to the student affairs for the creation of such a program. Secondly, to the students, first year students, you guys have been under a lot of pressure with this whole buzz about the new National Senior Certificate. And you guys have really performed well under this pressure and making it thus far to Wits, because making it to Wits is not child's play. I know. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, when I came to Wits, I was overwhelmed by everything about the university. The buildings, the people. I was overwhelmed by even the lecturers. I got lost a couple of times, got broken my first week, and got mugged in my second week. I had a vision of the type of person I wanted to be. It included three things basically. It was getting a degree from one of the top 500 universities in the world. Being a community role player that contributed to communities, but learned as much as I can from them. And also building good relationships that would carry me right through university into business and other things that I wanted to explore. One thing that I didn't understand though was that in order for me to get what I wanted, I would have to build the foundation of these dreams in my first year, because the first year has a way of shining a bright light into the future. I think it's like running a long distance race. I've noticed that those athletes that start well usually end well. Because when those few steps are started well with planned precision, the following steps that follow, the coming steps that follow, have no choice but to follow suit. After looking at the first year program, the first year experience, I noted that it touches on different forms of issues. I mean, we're talking about outdoor experiential learning for those people who enjoy the outdoors and taking part in teams and taking part in fun activities. Be involved for those people who want to give back into the community and learn as much as they can from them. Aim higher, when people will learn to share their views about success and borrow from other people's views about success. Mentorship programs where you find the best, teaching others to be their own best. Breaking barriers where we learn about the differences in our communities and find ways to complement each other instead of highlighting these differences and magnifying them. First in the family also, for those people who are first in their communities, to come to university so that they can find a way to build more relationships and make sure that they come out of university with this degree. I must say, for people like me, first in the family would have really been great, because I've been given two options of coming back home. It's either I come back home with a degree or I go back home in a coffin. I have to choose. You know? So, one thing that I realized is that if I had gone through the first year experience, not only would I have been a better student, but I would have been able to set higher goals, build better relationships, and contributed even more to the society. In essence, I would have been a better me. No one student in this whole institution can claim that they will never benefit from this experience, solely because it unites children or students from all different backgrounds in the pursuit of one common goal, being the best that we can be. In essence, this is not just a first year experience, it is an experience that we need to go through first before we get our degree. They say that an opportunity of a lifetime should be pursued in the lifetime of that opportunity. So in essence, this is a lifetime opportunity that can and only will last you a year. Luckily for you, it is your first year with the lessons that will last you a lifetime. I'm sure that when we all came out of home, we had a great picture of the type of people that we wanted to be on that final day when we were dressed in our graduation gown and receive our hard-earned degree. We all have this picture hanging in the wall of our minds. Each morning when we wake up, we take a joyful glance at this picture and make attempts each morning to bring this picture to life in the big piece of paper called our life. By going to lectures and talks, by studying, by taking part in all these building activities, we are taking strides and making attempts at accurately portraying this picture on Earth. Are you guys hearing me? None of the lines that are drawn, or the curves that are sketched, are the doing of anybody else but ourselves. We are the ones that are taking our dreams from our imagination and bringing them to life. We are the ones that are dressed in our painting apron with our painting brush, painting and coloring all that we see in our heads, and nobody else. I have seen that among many of us there is this notion that we can get to where we want to be and become what we want to become without taking the necessary strides to get there. I've seen many people seeking rewards that they haven't worked for and recognition that they don't deserve. I've seen other people looking at achievers with envy and jealousy as if they had just stolen their reward but simply worked hard for it. My main point here is that in everything that is done, everybody has the capacity of creation in their hands. And nobody else will do that for you or some other miraculous event. A friend of mine, Mtsuki, said that the reason why some people believe in miracles is because they don't have the ability to believe in themselves. I think what he was trying to say is that success is never ever accidental, but always intentional. There will never ever be a miraculous event that will turn you into something that you never intended to be.
That's true.
If success happens when opportunity meets preparation, it must mean that success or most of life's rewards will be received by us if we take the necessary risks to step out of our comfort zones and take part in those activities that engage and build us. Those activities that contribute to our goal, teach us more about ourselves and bring out the best in us. Activities that prepare us. So that when that opportunity comes to the dance floor, as it surely will, we better be ready to salsa, electric slide, and booty hop the night away.
Oh,
Because
yes.
there is nothing worse than seeing an unprepared soul stepping on the toes of an opportunity of a lifetime.